Boomer, Sooner everybody, my name's Harry James. The women's side of Oklahoma had two games over the week, their annual games. Their first annual game is a field trip game. Middle of the week, they take a lot of the elementary schools from Oklahoma, from here to Bixby, and they bus a lot of their students to the OU women's basketball facility for their women's version of the bus day. They got a big 68-49 win over Kansas State on that day. And then last night, on the Play for K game, West Virginia was in town, and the Sooners rolled past the Mountaineers 76-57 on Pink Day, I should say. Review these two games coming up next. Boomer Sooner 1982. Don't go away! Welcome back to the show, everybody. My name's Harry James. First of all, we'll start with the game in Norman against the Kansas State Wildcats, which was their annual pack the place day for the kids. The school bus day, and it's 68-49 win as the Sooners class out the Kansas State Wildcats, and they actually sweep them this time around. Pretty impressive sweep there. And it happened like so for Oklahoma. First half for the Sooners. And what they was pretty defensive all game long for the kids to watch. Withholding Kansas State in the first half to just 34.5% shooting from inside the arc. And 30.8% shooting from the outside the arc. Oklahoma, though, in the first half wasn't much better from inside or outside the arc, shooting 34.4% and 33.3% from outside the arc. 34.4%, by the way, from inside the arc, 33.3% from outside the arc. Second half, a little better defensively for Oklahoma, which is what Sherry Cole would want to see in front of these kids. And what these kids want to see if they want to play for Sherry Cole is the defense. Well, it really picked up in the second half for Oklahoma as Kansas State shot just 27.3% from inside the arc and 23.1% from outside the arc in the second half. While Oklahoma stayed semi-hot, shooting 38.7% from inside the arc and 42.9% from the three marker. For the entire game, Kansas State shot just 30.6% from inside the arc and 26.9% from the three line, while Oklahoma shot 36.5% from inside the arc and 37.5% from the three-point bucket. Stat stuffers, it was all about Venus Pierre-Louis this morning and early afternoon, as she led the team in scoring with 26 points. Also led the team in scoring, did number 0, Venus Pierre-Louis, with 13 boards. The assist leaders were Jilly Pienzo, Shea Pellington, and Anna Lanusa all had 4 dimes on the night or on the morning and early afternoon for the OU Sooners. The Sooners then packed the place pink. It wasn't really packed for the kids game because a lot of the people that go to these games were kids, so there wasn't a lot of the general admission tickets, but this one was packed and it was ready to go, and Oklahoma was shooting the ball from the start as the Sooners roll past the Mountaineers 76-57. The defense stayed pretty consistent in this game also, with West Virginia just shooting 37.0% from inside the arc in the first half and 36.4% from the three-point marker in the first half. While Oklahoma continued their hot streak that they had the other night, shooting 42.3% from inside the arc and 42.9% from behind the arc in the three-point basket. Second half, again, the defense of Oklahoma and Sherry Cole was just plain awesome, as the Miz would say in WWE, as West Virginia in the second half shot just 29.6% from inside the arc and just amazingly 14.3% from the three-point bucket, while Oklahoma shot 59.3% from inside the arc and 37.5% from the outside the arc. For the entire game, West Virginia shot just 32.1% from inside the arc and 27.8% from the three-point line, while Oklahoma hit 50.9% of their shots from inside the arc and 40.9% from the three-point bucket. Stat stuffers, the points leader in this one, true freshman, the number double deuce, and my girl, Anna Lanusa. The Big L had 27 points on the night. Gabby Ortiz also did her part in the assists category. She had 4 dimes. And Anna Lanusa, former mention Anna Lanusa, as well as Jelly Pilenzo and Vinicius Pierre-Louis, all had 6 rebounds on the night for the Sooners, as they roll past the Mountaineers 76-57. All right, guys, you guys know the rest, right? Well, just in case you don't, my name is Harry James Taylor. You can find this and all my other videos on YouTube, Boomer Sooner 1982. They're also on my Facebook page, Harry James Taylor, or on my Twitter, @HypeManHarry, for that. One final time, the Sooners sweep the Jayhawks. The Wildcats. Sorry, 68-49 win on Student Day for the elementary kids. And then the pink out game was quite the same. 76-57 win over the West Virginia Mountaineers. Alright, guys. My name is Harry James. Thanks for watching. And Boomer Sooner, everybody. Take care. I'm out of here. See ya.